Hey, if you're serious about taking photos and videos with your cell phone cameras, you might want to take a look at this lens here. Now, this is by Apexcel, and they did send me this product to take a look at, but they want me to show you what it is and how it works. Now, this thing is a telephoto lens as well as a macro lens. It's got a lot of cool features, so let's take a look at it. So now this here is a 10x telephoto lens kit, but it also has a macro lens that you can attach to it. I'll show you that, which is 200 millimeters, and that's really cool. Now it does come with a little instruction manual, and you're going to get this little case. So it's a nice little case here with a strap. Unzip it, and it's kind of a hard shell, but soft at the same time, if you know what I mean. Anyways, inside here you're going to get a cleaning cloth. You're going to get an eye cup, and I'll tell you why that is or what this is for in just a minute. But now you're going to get your lens here. This thing is nice. This is like an aluminum lens. It's a heavy-duty lens with glass lenses in it. It has a little protector cap here for the bottom part and for this part here, and this is the smaller threads that go into the holder that goes onto your phone, but I'll show you that. And then right in the middle is actually a focus. So this focus is from 1 meter up to infinity. Now this here is the 10 time or 10x telephoto lens part, and what's nice about this is the zooming in is actual glass. This is real glass in here, which is much better quality versus like a digital zoom. I know a lot of these cameras these days have really good digital zooms, but you're going to degrade your quality of your photos and your videos with that. With an actual lens, it's going to make it so much better. So we have that here. This is the attachment that goes onto the phone. I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but you have an adjuster screw to it. You've got your threaded part here and some rubber padding in here to protect your phone. And then you're going to get this one here. This lens is the 200 millimeter macro lens, and what that does is we're going to attach it to this by just screwing it in just like that. And now this becomes a macro lens. What macro means is you can look at stuff really close up. So if you're looking at like bugs, or if you're doing coins and things, you need to look at the quality of it and the dates and things like that you can't see with your eye. This brings things in so much closer. And again, a lot better with the glass versus your phone doing this the system in your phone itself. Now it also has this step-up ring, which is for filters. Now I don't have any filters here to go on it, but this will go onto here either on the macro or on the lens itself. It's the same threads, and this will screw on, and now you can put a filter in there. Now I don't have a filter that will fit this, but this is a 30 to 37 millimeter adapter ring for filter. So this takes it up to a 37 millimeter filter. Without it is a 30. So just the lens by itself is a 30 millimeter in case if you have lenses for that. But you get that with it too, which is cool. Now with the eye cap, this is primarily made to go on a cell phone, right? Now with the eye cup, you can attach that to the bottom here. It'll just screw on. So now with the eye cup in, you can actually use this as a monoscope. Again, this is Telephoto 10x time, and so if you want to look at things without your phone, just through your eye, you can actually look at this either macro yourself, or you can do it with, you take this off and you can use it as a telephoto lens or like a monoscope. If you just want to look at stuff and you're not going to take pictures of it or use your phone, or video, whatever, you can just look at it through here and it works perfectly well. Okay, now to attach this to the phone, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find what your main camera is. This is a Samsung S25, just so you know, and there's 4 cameras on here, and each one does different things. There's a telephoto, there's a close-up, there's a portrait one, there's all these different cameras on here, and you want to find out which lens is your main camera. And to do that is we're going to just turn on your camera like this and just put it at the 1x, which is just your regular camera system. Now what I'm going to do is you're going to put your finger over the lens and see which one. So that one there is the one that is being used right now, which is right here in the middle. It's this big one right here, and not the ones up on here, and not the little one. So that middle one here is my main camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I'm going to loosen the screw up, and this pinches this part here, and we're going to line this up with that middle lens right in the middle, so you can kind of see the lens through it. And we're going to tighten this down. Now that's going to secure it to the phone. And it's real simple now. All we have to do is take this lens and thread it into here. Now we're ready for telephoto. Now you can see that you can't see anything here. If you expand this out, it's going to go past that circle, so you can go full blast. Now I'm looking at the desk here, and this is a telephoto. This is meant for distance, so it's not going to do anything right here like this. Let's go ahead and put the macro on. Now for the macro lens here, you want to have the focusing distance between 20 to 24 centimeters, which is about 8 to 9.5 inches away. So we're going to have, you want your subject to be about this far away to actually be able to see it. Again, you have the focus ring to make sure you're focusing in with this, and then without the macro and you've got telephoto, it's a longer distance kind of thing. So I'm going to just show you some examples of images that I took with both of these lens types, and we'll take a look at them. Okay, I was able to get a couple pictures. I'm going to show you one here, a couple of macros first. One is actually of the case itself, because it was sitting here right on the desk, of this little X. So I was again about 6 to 8 inches away from it and was able to get this image of close up. Now the other one actually is of a dollar bill. This is the little center piece of it. Again, it was a close up macro using the macro lens. Now a couple things just to note. It's best if you have some kind of stable holder for your phone, a phone holder of some kind, because just small micro movements look really big when you're on a macro or telephoto type of lens. So I just did the best possible thing I could. I tried to hold it as steady as possible and take a picture. So if you do get any blurry pictures, it's because you're probably moving, but you want to dial in the focus and have it done. Now the next one here is I just took a regular photo of, I don't have anything exciting, it's winter, so the trees that were quite a far away, you can see it in this photo here. And then I put the telephoto lens on. Same settings, I didn't change anything, and you can see how much closer up it gives you. Again, the details. Also, I was this handheld, so the stability and the focus may not be great because I was holding it. I definitely want to have something to mount onto this to hold it steady. But it makes a big difference. And again, this is being the telephoto from the lens itself, not a digital photo enhancements and not the digital zoom, which is going to be a lot better in the long run that way. But pretty cool if you're looking at doing more photos with your cell phone. This might be the right thing for you.